We should have audio now, regardless. Theoretically. But hello, it's me. Mop said she can't hear me. Gotta fucking ban Mop now, hold on. Click to learn more. What is that? Monitored and restricted users. Why did this pop up on your thing, Mop? You wanna have a chat? Manage suspicious users. I can monitor Mopling. I am monitoring Mopling. Out of curiosity, oh whoa. Does Mop's messages still show up normally for people? They do? It has a, you know how when people highlight a message and it has like, you know, the bar on the side and colors it and stuff like that? It's doing that for her messages now. It says suspicious user in bold font, and then it says monitored by Sleepy Joe. So I stop monitoring. I can also restrict her. Don't slap me, that double highlights the message when you do that. Down with Sleepy. I don't think you could restrict Mop. She's too much. I don't even notice it. I don't even think she noticed the guild message before I logged off.
Yes.
What guild message? Yeah, see? I fucking told you. Please feel free to ask me any questions. Sir, I can read. Well, clearly not. It took you that long. You must have got Mr. Mop to help. That's why it took this long. You think she's ever gonna finish that puzzle, or does she restart it every day? She restarts at night and finishes it in the morning. Look at all this trash. Really?
Watering time.
Really long? What were we doing today? Oh yeah, we got to the boss arena, didn't we?
Yes. Nice. Yes.
I'm not gonna like super clear out everything. Too lazy that we did. Yeah, you went to sleep, so you missed all the excitement. But we got to the boss arena thanks to the help of a lucky black feather drop that allowed us to basically double our defense via a wind cloak. Now we're looking at getting a better weapon. Wife? This Sal guy is always desperate for a wife. Why can't he be happy with a husband? Or nothing, as the case may be. Don't hit the rocks, hit the other rock. It's not your fault you had to be up at 6 a.m. It technically is. You could just be someone with no family that comes over for egg day. Says the guy who's going to have to deal with family for egg day tomorrow. It's the usual stuff. Sister has a key to your house, wouldn't work. That would make it difficult.
Nice.
Also, let me see something. Has anyone really raised much beyond 4? Martin's at 5. It does look like it slows way down at 4, though. Like even Scarlet, who I talk to basically every time I wake up, is only at 3, so I think we need to gift people stuff.
All right.
I want to keep raising those. Wait, today's a holiday. What the heck is today?
All right.
Just realized that. Latch locks aren't very hard to unlock if you actually want to unlock them. Oh, it's Sunday. Right.
Nice.
That means the stores are still open, they just end early, right? Not like a... There's no confetti. Right. No confetti.
All right.
I forgot Sundays are holidays.
Nice. All right. Yes.
So much material.
All right.
Oh yeah, and we have no crops up. Oh, but I wanted to buy a sword and shield seed thing. Need to not forget that again. And look at our seed options in general.
All right. All right.
Probably put the axe away. Just gonna walk around my animals with an axe out, that's fine.
There. Nice. There. There. All right.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I really do wish it auto put all this stuff somewhere instead of just spreading it out everywhere. Slaughter Palm? Why would I slaughter Palm? What the heck is wrong with you? Slaughter Colonel? See, now that's a reasonable statement. You don't like lamb? I've never had lamb. I don't know what lamb tastes like.
All right. Yes. All right. All right.
I've also never seen a lamb in real life.
Nice.
Don't like deer or rabbit either. This sounds like you don't like muscly meats.
Yes.
Although, is lamb muscly?
Right.
Sinewy?
Right. All right. Yes.
Honestly, by this point, I've basically stopped eating red meat almost entirely. And if it was up to me entirely, I would have just stopped eating it
Right.
at this point. You're right. I like when he says nice 16 times in a row, too.
Yes. All right. All right.
Just stopped eating? Yeah, stopped eating entirely. But no, stopped eating red meat. I still eat meat, just not red meat. I don't really care for
Nice.
really pretty much any of it. Even steak. Maybe I've just not had a good steak, but it's just I don't care for steak anymore. I don't know that I ever really cared for steak, but
Nice.
I think hamburger's the only thing red meat wise that I would still eat, and that's like limited to
All right.
like McDonald's or fast food burgers. I haven't liked a homemade hamburger in quite a while. Not just me making them, because I suck at grilling,
Yes.
but like other people that grill all the time and stuff.
Nice. Yes. All right. All right.
There's also pink meat, which I don't know if that's an actual official categorization of meat,
All right.
because I think it just includes pig. But the only pig I even reasonably like frequently eat is just the hot dogs they use for corn dogs, because I really like corn dogs.
Nice.
The food of the gods, them corn dogs. Some McNuggies would be good.
Yes.
I just want. I know it's not what people would consider an amazing hamburger, but I really could just do with a basic ass
Right.
McDonald's like one patty burger. And some fries.
All right.
You take a bite of the burger, you take some fries, you shove them in your face. It's really good.
Right. Nice. All right.
Did that tree just grow there?
All right. All right.
Tree said fuck you. We should probably go into town here. What time do the shops close, do you think?
Yes. Yes.
Because we're almost done with this dragon, so I don't need to come back.
Yes. Yes.
Because I need to get bread, and I need to look at seeds.
Yes. Yes.
3 or 4?
Right.
I was figuring it was a lot earlier afternoon than that.
Yes.
There's a rock inside that. Meow, 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 meow.
Yes.
Everyone gets pets.
Nice. There, there.
Uh,
There.
did you get pets? Okay.
There.
Needs to be some indicator of which have received items. Oi,
There. There. All right.
what do you mean bonk? My hacking inventory is full. It's full of most of the materials, but... Hold on, let me just put some stuff in the shipping container, because we still have that thing to ship more variety. It's already past 8, but still. Like an egg M, a boiled egg, an amethyst ring. We don't want to sell that. Or that crimson feather for that. Just to get some more easy variety points. There you go. And it frees up space.
All right.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Pick it up,
Nice.
stupid. Thank you. Alright. Now we go back to town. Do our shopping. Go to the spa, because we're gonna need more RP where we're going. Better or worse. And talk to people that we happen to run into. Like Martin. Maybe. Is our event going? Did I crash the game? Oh, there it goes. Oh, the event is going. Everyone's up there? I'm glad simply in the process of cleaning all my fields. Oh, we still need to water stuff too. Shit. I'm gonna do that now, so they don't degrade. The process of watering all my fields, stuff grows in the rest of the fields before I finish. It's too much farmland, and they give it to you too quickly. We'll come back down quickly, but I want to get this shit watered. Hopefully I have the RP for this. I should. It's already browning. That's gonna be a lot of RP. Yeah. Does a single charge of this kill me, or simply hit once? Hits once. We're easy. Easy crap. I'll water the plants with my blood. Oh, I don't know. I think petting takes RP, so never mind. Let's not do this. Let's not water the animals with our blood, shall we? That'll make them love you faster if you could donate your plasma to them. Milk you? Please never tell me to milk you. Sir. That is highly illegal around here. What can I do for you? I'd like a bath. Milk him? No, that's your job. Don't look at me. You want to see the man milked? You do it yourself? He asked me, yeah, I told him no. That's how asking works. Technically, I walk in there and there's milk on the floor, so he milks himself. I don't even have to be involved. Let me get my bread. I should be able to make my own bread. Welcome. I guess. I came to chat. You got Zodiac to farm? Imagine farming mounts.
My.
I want weapon bread because I would like to get a high-level weapon recipe and see if we can get materials for it. Before I eat this bread, however, I'm going to use a lot of iron and shit to just make something. Your small-ass brain always gets Zodiac and Hades mixed up. Reasonable. And we need to investigate seeds. then we'll see who we can grab outside to talk to. I was having the Zodiarcades problem a lot. What can you guess? It's a flower. You don't pay for your items at a flower. What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your business. Thank you for your business.
Maybe I never bought them. Spring and autumn, spring and autumn, spring, summer.
What is
Hardy
it?
one. Hardy ones may grow again after harvesting. 150 to buy. Oh no, wait, it's 800 to buy. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Sells for 150 each. How do I
What is
math?
it?
Isn't that less value than the cost of the seed?
What is it?
I guess they have a chance of growing again, so
What is it?
it would on average be higher. And save you from having to plant and
What
rebuy
is it?
seeds too. But it's also only level 1. I don't really have any super high stuff. What is it?
What is it?
Could grow potatoes. Or turnips, which grow well in summer, apparently. Most widely distributed
it?
veggie in the world, for some reason. These don't sell for much, though.
What is it?
We could also pay a bunch for corn. And just till all of it.
What is it?
What is it, by the way?
What is it?
It's also just actually pretty good value. 1,200 for a seed that costs 450.
What is it?
What is it? A leek seed.
What is it?
Withers fairly easily, but is easy on soil. Yeah, it does take 7 days, which is pretty long. Our yams are 8
What
days,
is
though.
it?
Peppers are also 7. Nothing for summer is particularly fast except for turnips.
What is it? What is it?
Hmm.
What is it?
Whee!
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
Let's get some corn. Should we get a ton of corn? I already forgot how many spots are on a dragon. It was like 60 something. 64 probably. If we till it, we lose the value of the corn. But we gain the... Oh my god, I have to reset the whole thing because it doesn't go down. But we gain whatever the value of the soil is. And I don't remember... Well, I don't know in this game in particular, but I don't remember in general. If the soil improvement is permanent or not. Only 28,000. Yeah, we'll do... Ah, shit. You know what? Fuck you.
Thank you
Just
for
give
your
me
business.
65.
Again.
Sell half, sell half. Good. It only improves the soil that it's on when you till it, though, so we'd end up with half a field that's good. Oh god, not this again. Not the cursed creatures again. Howdy. Why are you two in swimsuits? It's summer? Yeah, but they're just sitting up here. They're so far from water. I don't care about her existence, so we're not going to talk to her. I guess we need to go down to the beach. Also, it may rain today. So maybe we should plant? Let's quickly go. Excuse me, there's a beach right next to them. It's down the path, though. It's like more than 20 seconds of walking. Don't go in the house, Hina. Come here. Go talk to people and then we'll do the farming for the corn. Oh, you know what else we should do? We poke our head in here and satisfy Sal's demands to be milked. Hello, madam.
I'm so happy I get to see you today.
I've come to chat. Now I feel bad. I probably interrupted her while she was reveling in the thrill of teetering on the edge. I can't believe you
Oh?
what's the equivalent of blue balling? Is there anything here I want from her? She sells toy herbs, but I'm already growing them all. She does sell greenifier.
Take all the time
And
you
that.
need.
You know what? We got an extra corn. Should we
Take
try
all
to
the
grow
time
a
you
giant corn? Lost the ability to speak.
need. Take all the time you need.
Can I speak? No. I was having a stroke, but everyone jokes, so no one
All
called
the time
police.
you need.
Let's buy one of those.
Thanks for your purchase. Take all the time you need.
I look delectable when I'm thinking hard. I'm debating if I should buy some greenifier or wait.
Take all the time you need.
We could also science if greenifier stacks
Take all the time you need.
and is permanent.
Come see me again soon. Okay.
Hockey. Bit expensive of a test, but I suppose we might do that. Who's down at the beach? The princess, the magician, and the child. And someone else, probably the knight. Well,
How do you do?
good camera angle. Yeet, child. Whoops. Hey, what y'all up to out here? Please do not observe me. Makes me feel weird.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Irons throughout his back.
Fascinating.
The solution is to remove back. Everyone's trying to observe me. He wants to watch me with a stick? Maybe I can learn the magic to delete these vile creatures from existence so we don't have to listen to them the entire day. That'd be nice. Alright, if we're planting corn, where do I want to plant corn? Fire Dragon just did the yams. Earth Dragon has nothing. Wind Dragon's doing grass. Ice Dragon's doing technology. Let's do Earth. Well, speaking of, I need to check on Ice Dragon. Alright, everyone out. Get your sticks out. We gotta use our veteran hoe. Wait, it's only vertical for some reason. Don't know why I can't spin that, but whatever. Imagine the actual force required to till this much land with a single swing. That's not how tilling works, but imagine if that's how it was. How did you... okay. ET's all tilled? Oh, we need to plant those too. Now we will plant lots of seed. Very unfortunately slowly. Forgot about this. You know what, if we just spammed it? You know what?
There you go. Easy does it. There we go.
Everyone likes listening to him say the same thing 16 times. Yeah, my farming went up.
There we go. There you go. Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. Easy does it.
I'm kind of annoyed that you can't stack the seeds higher and then plant them all in one go. I should be able to just throw seed in air
Easy does it. Easy does
and
it.
have corn.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Easy does it, by the way.
Easy does it. There we go.
Also, as it didn't show up in tools, but I guess that technically makes sense.
There you go.
We're halfway there and living on a prayer.
There we go. There you go.
Wait, don't do that. It's more than 64 spots,
Easy does it.
apparently.
There you go. There you go.
How many is it? It's 24 by 4.
Easy does it.
I can't math at the moment.
Easy does it. There we go. Hope it comes out okay.
Don't know if that worked. Size plus 0.31. It did work. I thought this is the stuff that makes it take up 4 spots. That's why I put it by itself. Now I need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24, 26, 28, 31. Hold on. You got a problem with gigantizing? I thought that was there's props that take 4 slots in other games, and I thought that was the one that makes it take 4. Maybe I need to plant 4 next to each other and it does that. This is not where you buy seeds, this is where you buy bread. It's a very different concept. Assuming it's even still open. Hello? It does not appear to be open. Nina, are you running the shop? Appear to not be running the shop. I was hoping someone was still in here, but... Man, I can't buy more seeds! 130. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll just water what we got then. Close so early on Sunday? You were really off on your guess. I thought it was like 2 or something. It was a bit closer. I guess we may as well plant these up here. What if I make gigantic ones of these?
Easy does it.
That'll work, right? Oh, that's gonna... Right, because we can plant them all so it's uneven now. Well, yep, everything's in shambles because it does that.
Hope it comes out okay.
Hopefully the spa's still open at least. Because if that's not still open, that's gonna cut into my plans a bit here. It does still do the giant crop. Okay. So it doesn't matter that I've planted stuff there now, it's not going to do anything with the soil. I'll harvest this pumpkin. Probably should have not done that, but that's what I did, and I accidentally did that. That's okay. Those are still growing. So it does still do the giant crop. The giant crop, I think, is like a more or less guaranteed way to win the crop competition, too. Red. Have some steak too. So that'll up everything to level 4. Well, not everything, those to level 4. Look at all this stuff. You wanna play Stardew? Well, play Stardew then. Easy peasy, solved the problem. You're welcome.
All right. Nice. There.
You're welcome. That'll be $5 for
There.
fees,
There.
but also not alone, but also not at all. We're getting too complex. I need you to slow down.
Nice. There.
Got some range on the brushies.
There.
Yeah, that should have been everyone. Forgot that was in here, to be honest with you.
All right.
Okay. We'll go put stuff in storage. We'll go spend a bunch of RP crafting. Actually, we'll do that before storage. Want to expend lots of energy making weapons before we eat our bread. Hello. I'd like to make a weapon of some description. Why is this spoon such high difficulty? Why do I have so few silver? Made spoons. I can dual wield spoons now. Let's not use the difficulty 90 thing with plus 150 attack just to make a random sword, shall we? You know, just the little things here and there. That do be a lot of steel edges. Bling. I kinda wanna just give the spoons to random villagers. Who should we give spoons to? We have two of them. Who becomes Spoon Lord? Husband? Didn't we give him something? I'll make one of those, because the stick. Doesn't count? Oh, right, because those don't count as sticks and stems for whatever reason. Hold on. These count as sticks and stems. But I can still only make one. I guess I only have one of those. You can see Mammy playing the spoons in the school band. Just make more of these. Can't sell all of those yet. What if I just keep giving? Can you give multiple gifts per day to someone? What if I just keep giving people with knives? Wife is at the beach. Probably most people at the beach. There's a bunch. There. Something there. Martin's in there. I'm gonna give them one gift per tier. So I can't give the same person 16 knives. This is unfortunate. As giving these as gifts is very tedious. You probably like this. This is forged. Yeah. It's kind of neutral sounding. Everyone gets knives. Yo, come here. You get a knife too. You're handling that hoe like a real pro. Please don't watch me handle my hose.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
I don't even know if this counts as a gift because it's a piece of equipment, but I think it does. Don't give me udon.
Work hard, stay on guard.
Wonderful.
It does count as a gift. If anyone attacks this town, We're gonna be fucking prepared. Let's give the 8-year-old child some sharpened blades. I'm sure it'll be fine when she fights the other 8-year-old child out there. What remarkable skill.
Hi there.
Hello. And we gotta go in here, because some people in here, including Martin, I think. Martin's gotta get a spoon. Oh, Martin's not in here. You are, though. Here you go. Welcome. Which of these 2 recipes? Heartthrob parfait.
Okay.
Where the hell did he go? Did he sprint across town when he left? Oh, we went to the spa. Makes sense. Well, let's head towards the beach and continue giving everyone in the village some steel edges. They're not even good weapons.
Is something amiss? Wonderful.
Just threw that at his face. I'll throw it at the princess too. Hold on. Watch this shit. Got him. Very good at catching.
My stars.
My stars.
There.
I missed.
Off to work.
Shit. Hold on. Sometimes you can talk to them while you're holding stuff. She could brain somebody. And you could. What do you mean you could brain somebody? What does that mean? Hello.
You're a brilliant ball of sunshine today.
Sorry, I missed you slightly. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Day is made.
Knock him out? Ah, oops. Oi, come back. My goodness. Is everyone neutral on getting a weapon as a gift? I guess that would make sense. Maybe certain types of weapons they like. Let's give Grandpa some knives. He likes knives. He's a chef. Surely he likes a nice knife.
I'm so happy I get to see you today.
Please don't cut yourself with that.
What's a girl to
It'll
do
be
now?
real awkward.
Hello there.
Hey. My word. Not quite everyone given a gift to, as many are in the spa now. Which I myself need to use the spa. Hopefully it's not closed. Oh, wait, you don't have a weapon. Hold on. How many more do we have? Oh my lord. Made many of these. Hello.
I see you're full of energy.
Whoa! That was a good noise he made. Is the spa closed? It is not closed. Hold on.
All right.
So many people. As everyone just awkwardly stands in silence. Alright, I've improved my bathing. You get a spoon. Oh my god, it's huge.
This is. Take this.
The hell is that? A gold wolf fang. I guess that we have to wait for them to get out. Can I give them gifts when they're in there? Hold on. He gave me his fang. Hello everyone that's showering. Would you like knives? I already gave you one, I think. I think I just give you a second one. There you go. Congratulations. Feel too loved. Woohoo! Give wife spoon. She got knives so she can cut herself. What is... Why is there an interactable thing there?
Oh, thanks.
What? He gave me a rock. Glorious. I don't know why that's there. I guess showing me the spa is there. Wife spoon. No, wife gets sharp objects so she can bleed. It's supposed to be your wife and you don't even know what she loves. So I'm off to work as I run towards the female spa.
Oh, off to work. Have fun.
Yes, I'm here to work. I kinda wish there was a way to speed up time when you're just waiting for stuff like this. Like, when are they gonna get out of the shower? The spa, not the shower. Ladies! Hello? How diligent were the devs about hiding them? Pretty diligent. He does still squeak, yeah. We need to make squeaker shoes and give them to everyone still. That way I can lose my sanity at rapid speeds. Well, here we be. It would help if I could spell.
One, two, here we
Guess we may as well eat the bread now. What's my, smithing skill at? Did I pass it? Probably. Forging, that's what it is. Level 31. What's my crafting? 28. We got this really good stuff with lower crafting, so we should be capable of getting a good weapon recipe. Whether we do is a separate topic. A coat. Glad we got just a regular ass staff. What do I need to forge for? Oh, this, a love rod. A what? I don't want to miss them getting out of the spa, because then I'll never get rid of these weapons without just selling them and they're not worth anything. Hope someone's coming out. The problem at this point is I don't remember which of the women I've given a weapon to. Oh, they're all coming out now. Hold on. Let's get ready. We gotta prepare with our gifts. I will hold it lovingly over my head, as all gifts are held. Pretty much everyone but Fuka. So we only need to give one to Fuka? Hello.
Work hard, stay on guard.
That's what I'm doing. Garden. Hello, Fuka.
Time to tackle another day.
Wow, 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 wow.
That's great. Oh.
That's a mood.
How do you do?
Yeah, we've given it all. Alright, well. Camp in the spa exit.
Is something amiss?
The classics. Let's go put the rest of these in the
Hi.
thing, I guess.
How are you?
Did we give a blade to Grandma? I don't think we gave one to Grandma. Hold on. That's a hell of a sentence. Grandma! I didn't give one to Dragon Child? Who Dragon Child? Who we talking about? This person? Is that Dragon Child? Livia? Oh, that's right. Yep, not given. I don't... Can she even wield a weapon? I don't know that I can take her out to combat. Don't facepalm. It's illegal. Well, nothing better here, unfortunately. A coat? 112 sucks. Just 436 is real good, but it takes platinum. I was hoping we could get something that took the material we knew about. Light attack plus 105. I mean, that's a lot of magic attack. Just get platinum? I don't know where platinum's from. It could very well be the next dungeon. It's a rock? It's technically true. Livia! Didn't even look up. You have good taste, I like you. Augie's, the dragon likes us. Also, let's go fight that boss, because I completely forgot that was part of our plan today. Got so distracted. Oh, that's full. Alright, heck, whatever. To the boss! We have full RP. Lotto defense. A poison weapon that can't poison bosses, so we should be okay. What is the boss, though? A time to gain. The rune spot's source. Gasp. The dark energies. Should have skipped that because it was the first time, but whatever. Takes 40 billion hours to spawn. It's this dude. He has a rock. That rock has slight homing. Don't brush him, you fucking idiot. What he doing? Oh. Good, he has a steppy attack, my favorite kind of attack for any enemy to have. What you doing? He got stinky breath, homing rock, and steppers. And big stompies. Well, big smashy, I guess. Ready? He gonna rush? Oh, he's not gonna rush. He's gonna fuck the frame rates is what he's gonna do. The other classical attack. Phase transition. sir. I'm glad it's just an unanimated punch attack they gave him. This dude seems very easy. Didn't need to cast that, but... Is that a JoJo reference? Yo, imagine dying to a child with a sword, Lamo. What a weakling. This can't be a coinkydink. They must be correlated. Now witness my splurge of power. Ta-da, and as is tradition with every boss, he didn't drop anything, because heck you. Excuse me. But we can check out the Whispering Woods. It's starting to get a bit late, but we can see if this area is too difficult for us. It shouldn't be defensively, but our weapon may be a bit lacking. Assuming this is actually the right area. This doesn't appear to be the right area, so we're just gonna bully a fox for no reason. There's really no reason for me to have done that. Isn't the Whispering Woods the area? Or do we have to go back to Rigbarth? May have to go back to Rigbarth. Or a different route. I'm not sure. That's the first boss in the game, so it had no right fighting me. Also, I've learned you can tame bosses. Yeah, we do have to go. Hello, Livia. There's another path somewhere in the wood. Have to look around when we go back. I'm gonna take the other crystal.
Yes.
Depressed looking, yes. Nope. Just a toothache. Our powers work differently. I can only replenish my rune energy with time and a rest.
Is that so?
Don't worry about me. Focus on the task at hand.
Yes.
Imagine not being a dragon that can just suck the life out of everything nearby. Inferior dragon. Forest of no return. We'll just start from the depths in case it opened a weird path over here. Nope. Time to go backwards. What's RP? It's role-playing with your hoe and your water pot. I was gonna say spout and combined the two. It's probably just that top path up there. Weird that there's that split. I think this is the only dungeon with that split. Instead of continuing through the boss area. Hello. Good day, sir. I'm starting to enjoy these cleanup missions. Glorious. Welcome to the Forest of No Return, chat. This is a reference because when you kill enemies, they go to the Forest of Beginnings, from whence they return. Nodders, lore, nodders. I'm the Forest of Beginning? Thanks, because the Forest of Beginnings is very pivotal.
Yes.
That is a basilisk thing. 360 per attack. Well, I don't even need to make a new weapon, it's just gonna give me one immediately. And it paralyzes. It does, however, look a bit stupid, but that's okay. Alright, how danger noodle are you guys? It also unfortunately has the, I think this is the hammer subset, moveset, which sucks. Because it's very slow. Let's do pretty good damage. I don't know if I want to pick up those mushrooms.
Nice.
Another spell and some apple pie. Cures paralysis. So we can get rid of poison and paralysis on our own now. This is very good. Also, is it actually a hammer? Oh, it's an axe, sorry. So this should get me more XP, because I don't think I have, like, any in axes. And it resists paralysis, conveniently. Did we get a reward for... Hello? It's a fake onion. It has been deleted from existence and given me nothing as a reward.
Alright.
Apple jam. Anyway, I was gonna say, do we get a reward for killing everything here, but I think it's just... There just happens to be random loot around.
Nice.
A white ribbon, you say?
Alright.
28 defense is probably better than 12 plus 8. Plus I get a cute ribbon. Ah, shit, I'm asleep. Just a brief nap. Was I getting axe XP from cutting wood? I feel like I should be leveling more often. Don't fall asleep from the mushy room, please, thank. What is better to charge this, considering how slow it swings? No, I don't. I can't charge it. I don't have any XP. Confirmed.
Nice.
Nice, a mushroom. I can eat that and paralyze myself. Let's go. Why is this dungeon so much easier than the last one? Like half the enemies are passive most of the time. Meanwhile, the other place had the fucking frogs with infinite wind magic spam. It is also almost 11. I have me doubts that we'll be able to get to the boss unless this dungeon is comically short. It is not, it has a second floor. It's still not terribly long.
Alright.
Cheap cheap sandals. One additional person in town will be given access to the cheap cheap squeak. An improvement of their life for sure. Anyone seen platinum? We got gold. Might as well get some gold here. Gotta try and work fast. Stop swinging, stupid. Could always skip fighting all this stuff.
Right. Nice.
A wind cloak? Man, I did all that to make a wind cloak, to make the last dungeon easier. This fucking game just gives me a wind cloak. Make even the ugliest of earlobes look nice. It's a very good item. Well, I mean, mine's original and thus technically better, but still. Man. We get a better weapon, we get better heckin' armor. Just for showing up. Wait. Hello? There we go. Speed run. I like how the act of hitting things makes them miss me half the time, because it pushes me back. Yes, that's what I wanted to lock onto, you're correct. Yellow frog area. Am I gonna get locked in here? With the heckin' frogs?
Alright.
The protein. And a love potion? Oh, whoa. Heals all status ailments. It's true, it do. We can make someone love us. Oh, whoa. Can I still not charge? No. Is it something with this weapon? I don't understand. I feel like I should have leveled the weapon up a couple times here.
Alright. Yes, yes.
Gatling Comet? What? Fires an enormous fireball in front of you that explodes and rains down smaller fireballs. This fucking magic we're getting. Got advanced magics. Hello, boss. It is almost 1 AM. This may prove to be a poor idea, but we're gonna fight the boss. It's a tree with a Vagoo. Oh, never mind, that's where its mouth face is. A deader tree. Surely you reeked of fire, right? Can you stop whatever this shit is? Thank you. That's a pretty good spell. Considering I'm not using a weapon meant for fire casts. Whenever you're done, take your time. Oh shit, he's got legs. Skill up. Oh shit, he's fast as hell. I don't know what he's doing though. Well, hold on, sir. I'm a bit tired, if you don't mind. Don't laugh at me. He's eating a mushy. That's illegal. I like that I got this, like, literally the room before the boss fight. Very convenient spell. Good place to find that. Notably, we didn't get the black fog. in this area? The black mist? We just killed a tree that lived here? I don't know, that seems like perhaps shouldn't have done that, but... I wonder if we're gonna have to do an extra area in all the dungeons. Like the pirate dungeon and stuff. If we're not, I don't think we have any other dungeons except for that one in the middle of the grassy area. Clear my inventory before we go inside. Except for the shoes. Because we gotta give the shoes to someone. I'm not sure who we're gonna give those shoes to. I guess we could give it to Sal's wife so that we can identify her from a distance. Just off of sound. Hello, Libby. It is I. Oh. Something going on.
Hello.
Right.
We have to search for my dash.
What?
That happening inside of our home seems kinda bad. Oh, Scarlet's dying. We'll miss you, Scarlet.
What was that?
What do you mean, what's the point?
Scarlet?
She's been infected. Clearly it's not Scarlet. Her memories. Wait, what? No, she has to have memories if she knew the other stuff. She just forgot who we were.
Captain Olivia?
Oh, the village is fucked. Cursed village. Everyone in it is being sucked. In the bad way. Ah, they just scaled the effect up. They didn't make a new one. Fair enough, I guess. What about my crops, though?
Priscilla!
Everybody's acting weird.
Yeah, you don't see the black mist? You're not concerned about the black mist? Do I know you? Well, all the talking we did to everyone in town, they're just gonna reset back to 1, I guess. All that work for not all those daggers we gave out. Hello. Can we talk about the choices here? Why are these the choices? Why are these not phrased in a different manner, perhaps? Mayhaps. Let's not mess with the lady sleeping, shall we? I hadn't given her a love potion yet. Let's slow her roll. Also, we need to go to bed. The whole saving the village from darkness can wait till tomorrow, because I need to sleep. Or I guess trigger the cutscene by walking back into my room again. One of the two. Ah, we can sleep. It is nappy time. It was nappy time an hour and a half ago, but nappy time still. Fuck yourselves in, chat. We're deeply interested in that bed. Should also probably save, too. We're getting slowly closer to level cap, assuming level cap's 99. It may not be.
Take that.
Don't do that. That is wholly unnecessary, sir. Let's see if her dialogue's actually different. Oh. She's highly sick. Let's see how fluffy it is. I see puzzle pieces all over the place. She takes the puzzle to bed. That's why she never finishes it. She takes it to bed and fucks it up. Oh, cap is 999? I were nowhere near that then. Fair enough.
Huh?
Oh? It's 50k? The level cap is 50,000? Why? What purpose? This is not Disgaea. There's not an easy way to grind 50,000 levels.
Well,
Yes.
hmm.
We're trying to reset the town because we know too much.
Huh? Damn it.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Yeah. They're going to that tower, probably. Nice camera pan. Atoll's End, that's not the tower. Flowing to the liminality? A boundary between this world and the next. I'll go there, that seems perfectly safe for a human being. Nice bow.
Yes.
Yes. The dangers of planar travel are unfathomable. That's fine. I have a good defense.
Yeah.
Gasp! You have memories.
That makes sense.
Sometimes I like that the voiced lines make almost no sense in relation to the actual text.
That's in order.
Yeah.
Everlasting Darkness now available. Good. Lovely. My favorite place. Well, the last dungeon was really easy, so surely this won't be too hard. She do be dotting though. Before we go, we gotta check on our farm, because it's not looking like a rainy day. Daily farm activities must occur. This is where you stopped. Didn't you say I was ahead of you? Oh, stuff hasn't been picked up. Alright, so you went through the story faster and I was ahead in days. Well done. By the way, you should stop by this ship. Got a new seed. I don't know how to make orange juice and we can't buy it. Harvest 3 kinds of flowers. Give wife OJ. I actually legitimately don't know how to get orange juice to her. As I do not know how to make it. Nor do I know where to get oranges. There's a lot of steps in the process of creating orange juice that I don't know about at the moment. And nothing's gonna be open yet. I was gonna go check the shops first, but we'll do the dragons. Earth Dragon has my stuff, Farm Dragon, Fire has none. I have to go there anyway for the animals, right? I'll just go all... Stinky animals. And they're always requiring stuff. How long was it for these to grow? It was like, oh shit, 7 days? This won't have enough water to do all this. I hate that it does that pattern.
Hope it comes out okay.
Here we go. Yellow in here.
All right.
What's their mood for me? They're all at 3. We could continue petting them, but I mostly just need them to be at 3 at the moment. And I really don't need more fur. Give Sal a pet and see how much that gives, because I'm curious.
There.
Didn't quite put him at 4. You two okay? Sal and Palm are having a good time over here. Kitten watching, Stock joined in. Never named a farm animal after you? I'm gonna replace probably all of these actually. Well, no, maybe not replace, but the vast majority of these animals do not matter. Sal trying to murder himself. It'd be like that sometimes. My end goal intention is to have high level monsters. Either via second barns or we get rid of these and replace them with high level monsters.
Yes. There.
They seem to like walking into that one wall for some reason.
There.
Or a second room in the barn. Probably a second room in the barn and we'll just dump a bunch of high level stuff in there. But I do want to have them organized better too. Like all the animals that produce the same thing in the same barn.
Yes. All right.
You know? And really, I should go ahead and move animals to the Wind Dragon. So I can see how effective they are in terms of taking care of a farm. It's not much of a farm, but... I just need them to grow their own food, so I don't need to think about it. I would also like to expand this. What in the fuck kind of pattern? Oh, bartering.
Go big and strong, okay?
Oh, I got skill from putting water in the watering can.
Hope it comes out okay.
Hope it comes out okay. Brushy brush.
All right.
I could make you into a cow like Sal. Sal Cow, as he's known.
There, there. There, there. There, there. There, there.
There, there. I could sell the old spells too. What if I want to use those or gift them to people? Can you gift spells to people? I don't think you can pick. Like, I don't think you can hold them. Sleepy is live. Cute and lovable cat boys in your area. Why are there cute and lovable cat boys in Sleepy's area?
Skill up.
You can now make a larger bag. Well, speaking of directives. I think a typhoon is going to hit us. I sure hope not, because that would be the second one. It just wants me to use it. I'll just sprinkle it on something up here. Equip.
There we go.
I've done it. The plants are wettable. It's good to be wettable. Prepared for anything, you know? Typhoon or blizzard. More wettable pet? Don't mind if I do. Upgrade a staff. Upgrading a staff gives it all sorts of effects. 2 wettable pet. We should have a staff, I think. Somewhere? That was the sword. Ordered by category. As a staff. And a syringe. Oh, syringe is the only staff. Oh, heck. Put that in there, upgrade it with, I don't know. A heckin' root or something. There you go. Oh, that's so much juice. Why, it's only 35 difficulty. Why did it use so much RP? What does wettable powder do for it? Nothing? Okay. Good chat. How much does that take? 24,000 RP. Yeah, not too bad. Do I have something with lower fucking difficulty? There we go. That'll do. And I have a slightly improved syringe. You gain another charge attack level every time you upgrade them. See, I didn't know that. We're learning. I'm up. Why do you slap me? Needs everyone to 5 for 50 lumber and 50 stone? You know how much fucking effort that is? Good lord. It was like a better reward than that. I mean, I guess it's passive, but jeez. Give it a 9, right? Do the shops still work? Hopefully they do. How are you doing, Mop? Have you beaten Lost Ark yet? Since I started playing? Speaking of Lost Ark, everyone should visit the forums. Oh no, the shops aren't working. Damn it. My fucking bread. Well, we can't shop. We really need to do this part of the story then. No one's gonna be working. Let's hope we can do this. How can you beat it? You've been doing nothing. You beat it by having 1490 eye level and level 10 gems. Oh yeah, we gotta brutalize this monster again. Oh wait, does the spa work? I bet the spa doesn't work either. Means I gotta use food to get me RP back. Your earring hole is bleeding? Seems rather sudden. Forgot we used all our RP. We should have food. I have a whole fucking fridge full of stuff. Yeah, this doesn't work. Alright, well. Let me get some food out so I get RP back. I like the way you bothered to type that for one, but also just the way you said it. Ah, it appears my ear is bleeding. I suppose I'll have to do something about this. I really hate that there's not a bridge in the middle. It's one on each end. It should just be one bridge in the middle, fight me. We don't need to go in there, we need to go over here. Bridge. What kind of food we got? I need high RP stuff, which tends to be high HP too, so. Max RP up. Max HP up. That gives no... Oh no, it does give a bunch of HP. I was about to say. That's probably more than enough. Put a tissue on it first? Okay. You didn't type that first. How much RP do I have? 975? Sippy. Sorry, Edie, not Sippy. Okay. That way we have the RP to heal when we inevitably get our shit kicked in by something down here. You have some common sense? I wish I did. I wish common sense was common to begin with. Is this the Skelly boy? Yeah. Oh, that's not a Skelly, it's a Durgan. This weapon swings so slow, I just straight up miss. All it has to do to dodge is slowly walk away from me, apparently. That doesn't hit for shit. Oh, that doesn't even do damage. Is this just the ultimate defense farm? Oh, he stops doing it, never mind. Never mind. Oh, once again, nothing is dropped. I really wish they at least always dropped something. You can only kill him once a day, I think. Is this the right way? I think so. There's a weird Kingdom Hearts door in this room. Don't know why there's a Kingdom Hearts door. Why is it always the weird white doors that are used for planar travel? The door to darkness. Everlasting. Now this just looks like where nobodies live. I saw many chests. Could have got RP from that, I forgot. Do I care about Sapphire? I mean, it's Sapphire and Silver. Am I losing RP? Losing RP. Well, that's incredibly toxic.
Yes, yes.
That's such a big drain, too.
Nice.
What the heck? There should be enough food. Well, I mean, we can go as far as we can. I don't know how much we'll need to heal. We can always come back and hit that. Pick the thing up, though. Fucking idiot. But we can come back and hit that rock. Or that crystal. To get some RP to heal. Before we fuck off again. Is that Vaporeon? 0 damage? That's good. Do we even need to heal? We don't really do a lot of damage. Still can't charge. What's going on with this weapon? Is it level 10 that we charge? Are we actually getting XP on this weapon? 69, nice. We are, it's just really slow. Use dual blades, easy damage. I don't have dual blades that are high enough damage to be worth using. Is that door where I want to go? Or is this where I want to go? It must be giving XP per hit. And that's why this is so slow to level. Not like proportionate to how slow the weapon is. You can do charge attacks. Are they good? No. In fact, somehow... Oh, you heal. Somehow it's worse than the regular attacks, despite the regular attacks being this slow. I kinda hate this weapon. What's this door do? I see. Sacred pole. I'll do that. Gobblebox? What the hell you mean gobblebox? Is that an evolved monster box? Don't poison me or something. I should be relatively resistant against it, but don't do it anyway.
Nice.
Thanks for the food.
Right.
25's the best we got. Don't do that, you fucking lunatic. My HP. Hello, oily fat friends. Oh shit. There's magic capable foes in this room. That was minus 25. I know it's a failed dish. I was looking for high percentages. I don't know what the camera thinks it's doing, but you gotta use the failed dishes to instantaneously kill bosses with the 100% dish. I've seen one failed dish that's minus 100%. And I think I used it on a chipmunk, to be honest with you. Boy, I wish it didn't take this long to kill things. Maybe we'll get a different weapon. That would be handy.
Yes.
Yes! How do I get to that? Is that where I came from? There's a chest over there still, though. Not where I came from, but the side area I went to. It must have been. Did I leave a chest or a monster box in there? Slowly but surely we chop our way. Why did you target that one? I'll not question it, but what's this? Rock. Once again, with the invisible things that exist in my game for indeterminate reasons. Come back here. Come back here. I'll fuck you up if I ever find you or catch you. There you go. Check it. There's an invisible one next to my house too, and it's literally just the item. But maybe it's different? Nope, it's just a rock. Oh, it gave me a skill. Oh, that's the hidden shit, because the crest. I see. I need to know if I left a chest back there. Hold on. I also need to bop this on the way back. I was hoping the crest would let me see things, rather than there just being invisible items that exist, but maybe search... What does searching do, actually? Maybe searching makes them visible? I have level 25 searching, apparently. Makes it easier to discover better items. Anyway, you guys are just... heckin' boxes, which I could kill you for more failed dishes, I guess. Or I could just leave before you... There's a thing in there. Hold on. Shit. It's not here anymore. They really expect you to just run around. Oh. It's a rock.
1, 2.
Heckin' rock. Didn't mean to hit that. Meant to hit the other button. Will this kill me? Alright, now before we lose all our RP, we gotta scurry so we can hit some rocks. Min-maxed gameplay right here. Damn it. I agree. Damn it. Damn it is the correct response. Alright, well. We almost did it. Well, that's pretty looking. Well, that's worrying looking. You know, just the usual planar travel. I feel like my character should have slightly more concerns about what's transpiring, but rather accepting. Level up. Hello. Could you? Oh fuck! It moves. This son of a bitch. Is it faster just to dash spam? It might be. I took damage? I gotta learn the timings though, I'm dashing too fast. I can't believe that's actually faster. I hate it and will probably not continue to do that, but still. Oh fuck. Magic casters. What does paralysis do to enemies? Does it just make them slow? Maybe I will continue to do it just because it's so much faster. So how do I hit you? Oh, like that, with my weapon forehead. Don't do that. I've had enough of being hit by these sorcerer dudes to know I don't want to be hit by the sorcerer dudes.
Alright.
Alright. You have hiccups. Remove throat can't hiccup. Yeah, we'll get perfect dodged, stupid. There's a possibility that I dodge through enemies too far. It also means I can't just spam the attack button, which is a huge loss of quality of life. Is it just something with these enemies that they're sometimes doing damage through the defense? Maybe they're critting. I forget crits are a thing that the enemy can do.
Nice.
Hold on. Really? I can't put it on? I wonder why. I haven't had hiccups in a long time.
Nice.
But when I do have hiccups, it's real bad. Hey, a black feather. Oh. It has 3 floors. I was hoping this was the boss, but it is not. Man, I really need another weapon. It's quite the area. You ever just wanted to walk slowly to your own demise?
Yes.
And level up in the process of doing so? Well, now you can, with the power of Rune Factory 5. I may need to... Oh jeez, I may need to consume some food here. What do we eat? Some Choco? Choco seems like a good idea.
Let's dig in.
Bastards, they're dangerous. Told you. It's always been magic attacks that are worse than physical, and I don't know why. Despite having the same defense in both stats. Well, not quite the same, but pretty close.
Nice.
Magic elixir. That's probably an upgrade material. There's some gold over there. I need platinum, not gold. Oh my god, they keep locking everything. I was trying so hard to lock onto the thing right next to me. It's alright, I'll just keep mashing the attack button. This'll work out eventually. Oh no, okay, never mind, fuck it. This is just the fuck you in particular phase of the dungeon, I suppose. Actually worse damage if I do a perfect dodge. Because it only hits once. This weapon type does not make any sense. I would like to hit that ore. I don't know how they intend for you to hit that ore when you constantly drain RP, but here we are, I suppose. It didn't lock me in. But what if I get rewarded Hell Ghost? Should I be worried about something called a Hell Ghost? Please do not. Fucking goddamn it. What are you doing? Don't do that. Camera, please. Hell Ghost, other please, but different please. There we go. Witness my power, Pixie, as I kill your friends before your very eyes. We did get rewarded. Hey, is it a weapon? It technically is. It's dual blades. A pair of cooking labels. Ladles. The attack on it sucks, though. But it is weapons. Let's go beat some ass with some ladles. What could go wrong? That's actually pretty good DPS, despite having lower damage than I think other options. Also, they make pop noises. The hell is killing me? This is an improvement all around. Don't like that I used that though for all that RP that we're gonna lose. Is that sparkle that we just picked up? I think so. Amidst multiple light orbs that track separate enemies, they have a slight chance of paralyzing. Well, at least we can replenish it over here. I mean, we still have any left to hit the fucking rock. This is my life now, just... it's me, the Squeakinator. It's actually, it's not squeak, it's just pop. Is that Vaporeon? That's what I said when I saw it. It's a carbuncle. Apparently. Ta-da! Let's save since we have a constant drain if anything goes terribly wrong in this. I'm glad you're so amused by the, do we drain in here? We don't, blessed day. It's very amusing. Hold on one second. Just squish that somewhere. There you go. Alright, what do we got in here? Ah, the dragon, of course. It's the dragon, god of shadows. Stop sucking. Your sister is alive. Come with me. Gideon, question mark? She appears to be dying, I think. You just bop her with the ladles. Gasps and feminine dragon. Why are you so mad at me? Stop being so pissy.
With your life.
Oh, do we have to actually? We actually fight her? Oh. Umbradea. She's slapping. It's alright, we bopping. That's a lot of AoEs. What did I do to piss her off? She thinks we took her sister. She's being lied to by villainous types. Come back here. I can't hit you up there. I mean, I can, I guess, but... Being old, bald, and stinky is what pissed her off. I'm not even bald or old in this game. That doesn't do very good damage. No steppies. I don't like steppy attacks. I actually dodged that initial hit, surprisingly. Oh, phase 2. What are you doing with that? Nothing, really. That's what you're doing. Oh, she left a poop puddle. I see. Tornadoes are bigger. She poop puddles. She poop puddles herself. She's still stompies. Did you not nibble me? I love how the bosses are easier than the dungeon most of the time. Getting to her is a pain in the ass, but actually doing her is basically free. You don't like these noises? Makes the fight a lot more epic. Just doing her? Yeah. Their problem? Maybe she's just got pent up energies. She keeps making weird noises. Oh, she's about to explode. Rainbow. What took you so long? Yeah. I hate that they have their normal voices in this form. It's so fucking weird. Why do they sound like 12-year-old girls? Because they are.
Sheesh.
I mean, you know, they're 1,000-year-old dragons, but...
Honestly.
Oh, she do be crying, though. A quantity of tears physically impossible.
Yes.
I'll just, I'm just gonna stand on your back? What kind of fucking balance do I possess? That is impressive. At least sit down or something. Stand on Cerberus's back? I complained about that too, but at least, well, it does fly, I guess. I gotta point so it knows where to go even though it can't see where I'm pointing. Very logical animation. One of the heads is always turned back looking at you. I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. It's very sparkly.
Yes.
Is this gonna be another wife get more husbands?
Well done.
No.
The 2D artwork of the dragon looks significantly less scaly than the 3D model. Is this what anime does to dragons?
Huh? What?
What?
Huh?
Why'd you risk coming to that hellish place? It's her fucking sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your fucking sister? Oh, she likes us. Pog chant blushy face.
Quiet, you.
Don't tease the dragon,
Thank you so
weirdo.
much.
Yeah.
While I'm stuck in human form, I'll just make you do all my work for me. This is Mop incarnate.
Yes.
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 You would say nya? Yeah. You would also have a sister that has horns on her head. Mappa Lolly confirmed. Well, she is like 4 feet tall.
Huh?
That's...
My willpower.
Hmm.
One day they'll stop doing these pans. Where am I? Who are you? Why are my eyes so big?
Yes.
Yes, Livia the tiny girl is a dragon, as is Radia the slightly less tiny girl, who by the way is her younger sister. Hello. Oh shit, we gonna fight. Earthmate!
Yeah.
She's gonna beat my ass. Your little sister's taller than you? I think everything's taller than you. How long until she beats my ass? Oh,
Bonehead. Ow.
you wanna die? There she goes. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
That's...
You were killed by an Earthmate.
Sheesh. Um... Well...
Researching how to control the hearts and minds of living beings. You give them love potions. I could tell you that. If you... See, here's the secret, Radia. You remove society, and you remove the anger and hatred. And then the world's at peace. Easy clap. How are they sisters? They don't even look alike. They're Durgan sisters. One of them is Dirk Durgan, and the other one is Light Durgan.
Oh.
I don't know why they look completely different, though.
Yeah? Right.
Soul Sphere data. Sister from a different mister. This is big data in a nutshell. Gideon is just Google. He knows everything about our DNA.
Huh?
Absorb the runes of all living creatures. The death of free will. Free will's just a falsity anyway. Like, what is free will when you're forced to eat, you know? I just said that because I'm hungry.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you did, like, collectively 40 damage to me, so I don't think you need to worry too much about that. Posture check. I'll show you a posture. Won't, because the camera's not even plugged in, but I'll show you. I do need to drink, though.
What was that?
What?
Are you really?
Yeah, the violent mood swings, like where you tried to murder me every time I existed.
Honestly.
So close to seeing streamers' true form, the shrimp. I try not to shrimp when I'm streaming. Sounds like PMS. Again with the camera pans.
Yes. But
Don't call her pointy ears, she has a name. They are pointy though.
However,
Of course they're still talking. You only get like big story dumps every so often. Otherwise you spend 90% of the game farming and fighting slimes.
that's
Formulating a new plan.
Ahem.
He blindfolded you. You didn't think this suspicious? The blindfolding part? You went along with this plan? Dragon girls like being blindfolded, apparently. I wish I had kept track of all the names Mop had used for Murakuma. Kumi boy.
Yes.
Absolute power. She's not technically wrong.
Right.
Sphere. Face. Gasp.
Redea!
You must remember where the giant spell circle is located. He blindfolded you. Go through some kind of gate. The big guy with the loud mouth?
Right. Do you know Oswald's whereabouts?
Nope.
Then no matter what it takes, find him.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you remembered Mop's original name. Oh, they both live in this room now. That makes sense, I suppose. What do you mean I look like a troublemaker? How does this look like a troublemaker? What?
How's our little town today? Yeah.
Bartenders hesitate to serve me. Anyway, I would like to make a directive. I need to upgrade me big. I actually don't think I need to, but we may as well. You can carry a ton more stuff. Expand the shipping bin. I didn't even look at how many points we have. How many do we have? Can lock onto the shipping bin. I have 2,800. Could upgrade it again. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. Check your shipping log every once in a while. Ha-hee-haw. You remember a lot of things? I don't, unfortunately. Buddy battle. Summer 15. You can't enter me in this competition. Okay, I guess. Why wouldn't she? I think she went to Mop because of Pong. Mop. Yeah. They both bully me every time I mix up their names fucking constantly. I've gotten slightly better at catching myself. See, the shop's still open. I don't think they're gonna be open at this hour because I think they close at like 6 or something. Yep. God damn it. Colonel being weird again.
Is everything all right?
She has visited him, in fact. Ruka, oh, she went in. Well, let's go visit Sal's wife, because it turns out she does in fact know where Oswald is, which makes sense. Pick up it. What's that? I got some Formula A, Pog? Free? Hello. Can I get the rainbow watering can at some point?
What happened? You're all red in the face.
It's from seeing you, my love.
Oh, I get it. I was in your dreams last night, so you wanted to come say hi to the real thing. I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah. Succubus things, you know.
What? Too bad.
Is that so?
Sorry.
No.
No. Apology not accepted. And she's gone. Teleportation. Hello.
Hee-ho, hee-ho! It's home from work we go!
I must build something absolutely magnificent. Yeah, she's living in the silo with her sister. Well, I can't get bread. Did I already get bread today? No, I didn't.
Working
Nerve
hard.
hammer. Yellow. Mop knows teleportation? Yeah. Do you not know teleportation? Wes, please. We could spend our RP just... Do you want to spend it crafting? Oh yeah, we needed to give that to someone. Sun pendant. A thick stick. Say no. How much storage do I have left? It's a decent amount, but we have some stuff to sell too. You know how to teleport food into your mouth? Does that count? I don't see why that wouldn't count. Hold on. Do I want to keep the gorgeous sword? Do I want to keep anything? Increases companions' abilities, you say? Can I make anything with recovery potions? Can I make better recovery potions with recovery potions? Because I have a lot of those. I guess that'll do for now. The off chance that I can use those for something. Feed to animals and make them like you. I could do that. That's a fair point. Did I put a tool in here? Don't think so. How's my fridge storage? We got plenty. Who do I give the flippy floppies to? We could give them to Murakuma. The problem with giving them to the people that run the shops is they don't move very much. Reinhardt? You don't get the full advantage because they just sit there all day. Here you go.
Is something amiss?
There he goes. I love how it gets so loud when you spin the camera. Let's do some crafting. Perhaps some potion making? We hadn't been getting bread for that. We need to cook too, but I don't think we have anything to cook. We've been selling crops and stuff. No, we can make... Hold on, we have... Where do I make this? We have a bunch of milk. We can make butter here. We can make butter or we can make yogurt. Yogurt is the cooking table? I really wish this was all combined. Cheese is the cooking. Where the heck is yogurt? How do I make yogurt? A frying pan? Don't I have a yogurt recipe? That's all the grilled stuff. Rolled eggs. We could make that. Omelets. We could make that. Oh my god, that's a lot of RP. Well, that's good cooking XP at least. For what that's worth. Oh, it just occurred to me, I still have follower mode on, don't I? We got raided and then no one said anything. I was wondering about that. I apologize. Can I make 2? I can make 2 at a time. I can't make any more. Why did I have follower on? Oh, it was probably FF, wasn't it? Let me see here.
Feeling well?
Yes, I am, thank you. Where even is that setting? Oh, it's literally just followers. Oh, that's clips. I don't want clips. Where's the... Yeah, I didn't want spoils. Is that even under? Moderation? Follower only. Off. There you go. Forgot that was on. Not that that's probably relevant at this point, but hey! You remember. Why did we say mommy doctor? Oh, she walked by. I see. Let's go see if the spa is still open so we can get some more like cooking XP or something.
A fine day to you.
Princess has a sister, Pop. We'll get a twofer. I asked her if the two had ever squabbled over a piece of bread. Since then, they'd have a sibling rivalry. But all I got was a blank stare. Sometimes it'd be like that with the jokes, you know? Hello.
Huh?
Oh, spooky dreams about me disappearing. Hello, you are still open.
Yo!
Bit of a cold fish. No, she's a dragon. Come to bathe. Here's your exorbitant 500 gold fee just to sit in some stinky water. Used water.
Yo!
Goodbye. Now we can cook some more. You know what else we should check? Glasses was a bit close. He's just hanging out. That's Lucas, by the way. He just likes to vibe with his bros in the spa. It's fine. Hello, Riker.
The moon is risen, and I feel her pull.
What a weeb. You couldn't remember his name. That's fair. We barely talked to him because he lives on the opposite side of town and works in a building that I never go in. So we have a steamer, oven. I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. Notepad. Cooking table. Knife, mixer, frying pan. Need to see if we can buy some more stuff. So we can learn more recipes. Oh, I can only make one more? Using a real notepad? Nope, using the digital notepad. Oh, different size eggs now. Probably different sized eggs. Is this good food, by the way? Very good food, actually. Not for RP, though. Typical breakfast item eaten around the world. Why is this? Have you met a person who doesn't like omelets? No? Well, there you go. Does anyone in chat not like omelets? I have actually, excuse me, I've actually never had an omelet. I really like eggs. I just haven't had an omelet. Oh, we should have gone to that store. Well, we'll just go tomorrow. Should have gone over there because now it's closed. What about some potion crafting? Can we make something high level? Not really, because I've not been growing anything. No Rot Alpha requires withered grass. I really don't want to make that much cold medicine. No more eggs, please? What's wrong? What's wrong? Want me to make some more eggs? I gotta make some more eggs. Yeah, it's egg day. I gotta have eggs. Is there anything else I can make besides the eggs? Again, probably not. Assuming I can even still make the eggs. I think we're out of milk substance now. I can make dumplings. Yeah, we're out of milk. Egg day was yesterday for you? Look at this heckin' time traveler out here. Alright, well, we'll just go to bed. Hello. Are you out at night? Do you walk around at night? Don't make that noise at me. She's almost level 1. She loves us already. Can't date her though, she's a weird dragon. What's the ratio here? It is exactly even between the male and the female options. It's almost like they planned it. By God. By Joe. Do we have a... Before I go to sleep, do we have a quest marker? No. We have no additional information about the mans. Like it was planned out or something? That'd be kind of weird if they planned it though, wouldn't it? Actually, she's not here. Where does she sleep? Still have a vacant house. She's in the spa. It's 6 AM and she's in the spa. Does she sleep in the spa? Maybe.
How's our little town today?
They do have the inn, I should say. They do have rooms in there.
Honestly.
There's a graveyard ship? Doesn't she go to sleep before I do sometimes? How is she working the graveyard shift? Still working the puzzle. That'll take up the majority of her time, but the rest of her time will be spent working on that puzzle. Alright, time to do our traditional farming activities, as you do. Puzzles hard. They do be hard sometimes. Not wrong. Really wish this had just a smidgen more. What's my farming level? 38.
Hope it comes out okay.
Do that. Puzzle stream win.
Yeah. Hope it comes out okay. All right. Go big and strong, okay?
Someone find that website that has the online puzzles that you can multiplayer.
Yes, yes. Nice.
Give Sao a pet here. I don't eat the egg. Oh well, I'll just devour your children in front of you, chicken.
There, there.
Yeah, the jigsaw. There's a website where you can multiplayer jigsaw puzzles. I don't remember what it was called. Again, the only reason I know it exists is because someone linked it during the Lost Ark launch, and there was like 45 billion people trying to play, and it broke the servers.
Yes, yes. There, there. There, there. There, there.
Is that it? No, it's not this one. Is it just this one? Jigsawpuzzles.io. I don't think this is it. I can't see chat. Let's click. Hold on. Catalog. Let me see here. Let me see if this is it. Setup puzzle. I have to sign in. I didn't have to sign in when I did it before. Play free, available on Steam. That's not it. Puzzle.massive.x, and that's definitely. Maybe it is puzzle.io and they updated it so you have to sign in. Could be. Someone responded on Reddit with a very long thread that I will not read at the moment and probably never will read, but we'll see. You guys still aren't grown? Thank.
Watering time.
The game music makes you want to be lazy. Does that have anything to do with the game music, or?
Yes. There, there. There, there. There, there. All right.
It is very relaxing music, though. You're lazy, but wanted to blame the music. Look at all of this fodder. Didn't mean to yeet it, but we yoed it on accident.
All right. 1, 2.
We're still gonna have to water all this because it regrows. But this will also be great for miscellaneous XP. And random pieces of seed. Or random bits of seed, I should say, not pieces.
Nice.
Here we go.
Nice.
And now, we put it all in here. And we now have 86 fodder, which is well more than we use. I'm gonna assume it's one gift per day for the tamed animals, just like it is for the villagers. Unfortunately, but I'm gonna give them a potion, I guess, and see if they like that.
There.
Not you.
There.
And we're going to use this shipping crate to cheese. Getting a potion. Because for some reason, that's allowable. Hold on, how much does this even give? Our bee Buzzy here got 75. He's at 18. So it's more than petting him, although now I don't know who I just gave this shit to. There we go. Congratulations. Put it in the bin, whatever, it'll sell, doesn't matter. Wait, they have different amounts. Why is Heifer less excited? Did I not pet Heifer? Oi. Oh, I pet Heifer. Why does he hate me slightly more than the others? Well, either way. I still don't know who we're marrying. Martin is the highest still. By an actually pretty large margin. Excuse me, pardon. Oh, we didn't water yet, did we? Nope. But anyway, I asked to find that thing because we could just, instead of me sucking at a puzzle, I could suck at a puzzle while y'all finish the puzzle for me. Seems like a much better use of time. We'll just do crossword streams instead of puzzle streams because I can't do puzzles. I'm really bad at them. Why am I running that way? We have a side quest over there. Forgot about that quest, actually. You suck at crosswords? What if we all suck at the puzzle? Well, then we have a separate problem. But everyone sucks at puzzles. I used to suck at crosswords. I still, like, I can't completely finish most crosswords myself because I don't know names. Like, I literally don't know any names of any of the people that are in the hints. But I've gotten a lot better about the word part.
Still working hard, I see.
Redia likes jam, confirmed. Alright, here's the question. Oh wait, we don't... Did we get cooking bread? If we're gonna get cooking bread, we're gonna need the more cooking stuff too. Or we could keep getting weapon bread. Or we could try a farm bread to see if we can... Do we have any farm bread in the fridge? I don't know. See if we can get better tools. We probably can't get better tools anyway. The tools are pretty slow to improve. Let's go wild on cooking bread. Let's just get 5 cooking bread today. Because we can get an extra one from the, oops. We can get an extra one from the diner area. I'm afraid we're all sold out. Come back again whenever. Gotta learn everyone's thoughts on the sisters. And also go to the doctor lady for this event. What even is the event? I forgot. Oh, it's like the physicals or whatever, the yearly checkup. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, mommy doctor. Whimsical pasta this time, thank you. No, I want... I guess this place isn't open. Stop! Stop! Stop cooking food! This place might open at 10, so we'll just wait a minute here. Get our jogging in for XP. Come on, Time, you can do it. Come on, Walking XP, you can also do it. And before they don't open at 10 AM, because people come here for lunch, so they open at like fucking noon or something. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Yes, you're already done. Hello, it's past 10, would you like to open? Open the store? No? It's gonna keep messing with your eggplants? I guess I probably shouldn't watch a lady mess with her eggplants. Let's read the sign and see when this place opens. Well, god damn it. Every time. Oh shit, the squad. I'm always healthy. What?
Huh?
Oh shit, Scarlet getting fat. A significant amount of weight, she says. 50 grams! That's considered obese, Scarlet. Hello. It's me.
Hello?
Hello. How do you outdo someone at a physical?
Well then.
What's the scale of success in a physical exam? You're not dying? I guess that's a pretty good success. Hello,
Hello
Dr.
there.
Mommy. The first of the men folk. You could just call us men.
Yes!
Oh, the camera pan. We can't be seeing that. That would require animations, among other things. Odd results. Uh-oh. How I what? I examined her bed? When did I examine her bed?
Oh?
Excuse me? Yeah, I'm the player and I don't remember this happening. Mm-hmm. My lower eye skipped leg day. Walking more would be a good start. I walk a lot. What do you want from me?
Excellent.
I should have tried to get like paralysis or something and then come here and see what happens. But I forgot this was what was going on, so. What? Why did... When I examined your bed, it had a nice smell. What's wrong with my player character? What's wrong with me? Excuse me. We've upset Dr. Mommy by sniffing her bed, which is reasonable, to be fair. That's something I would be upset about too if someone was sniffing my bed randomly. Give her a tour of the silo. There's nothing, it's like 3 rooms. Mammy was sniffing people's beds? Makes sense. It would be her. Let's go hang out with Sal's wife while he's not around so he misses the dialogue. Where she finds some other new torturous method of becoming moistened. Hello, madam. Oh shit, Sal's here. God damn it. Hello. Did she just drop that? Where did it go? A reading, you say? Half your fortunes are dead wrong. Well, that's not very good fortune telling. What do you mean she's guessing? Well, that sounds like she's not getting it right every time. Oh, there she goes. That didn't take long. Feel free to twist me up. Oh, whoa. Like a pretzel. Giggles. It's a secret. Secrets. She has Big M flavoring. I don't particularly care about any of the options, but I suppose we should pick one of them. The Pope is more degenerate than you, Mord. Maybe Mord just hides his degeneracy, you don't know. He RPs. You know those RP people. Fucking weirdos. Never trust them RPers. He's got a point if he could just fix it.
Hmm?
Everyone's poor. Don't waste food. You know, speaking of wasting food, does this man want some rotted food I have in my inventory? Is it still in my inventory? I don't know that it is. Did I clear it out? Yeah, it did. Fucking walk cycle animation when they're going up steps. Wait, princess. Did I talk to the princess? I don't know. We're right next to her anyway, so. Just relaxing on the beach. Interesting gossip.
Yes.
Juicy gossip. Apparently I have none because that conversation ended instantly. Hello, Riker. I guess we'll talk to you because all of these events are extremely short. He sit. He become flower. Mom, 5 more minutes. Oh, the children are here. He's been ratted out. I plan to live forever or die trying. Isn't that just technically like the default? Teaches us fun stuff, like sleeping.
Hey,
And the word heck.
Oh, I see.
You see,
How to do cool sideways glances. Perfect distraction. Open locked doors. One of these is not like the others. It's the glances, by the way. The secret fort. Why are you teaching the children how to lockpick? Oh, he's out.
yay!
Yay! The delinquent left, yay. Does he count as a delinquent? I don't know. He sleeps all day and then breaks locks at night, apparently. Or whatever he's doing at night, I have no idea. I suppose we'll learn that eventually, but for now... Just time to purchase some cooking utensils? I guess it technically counts as a utensil. A stove is technically a utensil. Hello, sir. I'd like to see your furniture. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? We got a steamer, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. We have that frying pan, mixer, stove, steamer. We don't have a pot, so that's all we're missing.
find everything you need, and a few things you didn't.
And we may as well see if we can renovate anything.
Whimsical welcome!
Oh, right, that takes points. Never mind.
Please, take your time.
You don't like this character? What's wrong with him?
Please, come again.
Get rid of me notepad, because we don't need that anymore. Oh wait, sending it to my house put it inside, didn't it? I wish there was an option to put it outside. On the, like, mass complete delivery area. He's also in every single Rune Factory, Wes. Well, not him specifically, but like a duplicate of his character and appearance. Basically. They're weird creations. I don't quite understand why they exist. But they do. Picked it up by the side. God damn it. See if we can make a cooking area here. Really tell me. And 3, they talk in reverse of what they mean. That's probably annoying. This game could really do with just like a top-down placement thing. Or like a slow walk option. I do remember them doing that. You mentioned the red text. God fucking damn it. I hate this so much every time. This is why everything's just in a mess out here. It's just too much effort to line these up, and they don't even look good when they're lined up. They look like garbage. You have to go into 8 menus to cook stuff. Tedious. Every day we play this game, I'm gonna mention they should have just made it one item that you upgrade. And then you can just, whoops. Then you can just flip through the tabs like the crafting menu. Try holding R when placing furniture. Oh, there is a slow walk. Yeah. Does it align you to a grid? It aligns you to the camera. That is better. It still sucks though. But greatly improved suck. Hold on, maybe we can make this look a little better. We've learned. So just never spin the camera and you can sort of line stuff up. Oh, god dang it. Please. It also doesn't place where it actually highlights. How did it work in 3? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything in 4. Played 4, but I don't think it really did anything with furniture. We'll pick this side. Still looks like crap, but at least it's slightly more aligned crap. I should take what we can get here. Why not? Why can't I put this? Fence is thick right there, I guess. Hold on, let me go to the other side. Is it thick on this side too? What's going on here? There we go. We got 2 whole more plus a fridge to put over there. I don't believe we can fit all of that against the fence. I mean, maybe we can. I too like to place my food prep and refrigeration outside. It's very good for efficiency and food safety. I'm doing this, again, as a reminder. I do this purely so I don't have to load. I hate the load screens. We could do like a bit of an angle. This seems okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Look at that. Looks much better. Let me eat my bread before I forget. Apple pie, tomato juice. Put it on the ground on accident. Skipjack sashimi, boiled spinach. Boiled pumpkin, jam roll. Grilled skipjack and steamed bread. Steamed bread? Steamed buns are a thing? Yeah, but that's not steamed bread. Is it? I guess it technically is bread. Let me see. Where's my steamer? There it is. It looks like a muffin. Looks very muffin-like. That'll do. That'll do. We already watered everything. Still need to get one more cooking bread. Speaking of, Martin, come here. Squeak. Thousands of years old. There he goes. Steamed bread is a kind of bread typically made from wheat that is prepared by steaming. This is more or less what I thought steamed bread was, yeah. Radia gave me a fish. She said catching it was super easy. Radia is really strong. It's true. Bread. $400 kin. Praise me. Fruit sandwich. Grape jam. Egg bowl. Marmalade. Egg. I don't care about those two. The noise comes back to haunt us. Yeah, let's go trigger the main story thingy. Take us to Japan, go yourself. She's got you there. I don't know why that's the route I took. Slightly exploratory. What kind of... I'll just deliver cold medicine to Priscilla. Didn't we already do this one?
Terry!
Relax. They're
What's up?
repeatable.
I see.
I guess that keeps you from ever running out of the tasks. What that's worth.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Nope.
No.
Huh?
No way.
Not an idea, but more of an inkling. Hey,
Bandit King Basara. Is he famous?
right.
Basara was the swashbuckling star of many a tale.
You know why?
Because it's hidden, stupid.
Huh?
Right.
If it's just a box, why don't they just break the wall down and get in? Oh, it doesn't exist. Makes sensey. The perfect hideout.
Real sharp.
My main character has discovered brain cell activity.
Huh?
Neuron activated.
Still. If so,
Go to the Great Tree Plaza at 10 p.m.
life's more fun with a little mystery. If I spoil the solution, you won't have anything to look forward to. That about sums it up.
Thank you
Imagine
so much.
wanting spoils main character. Well, now we gotta find something to do until 10. That's 7 hours. I almost couldn't manage to math there and instead made a very loud S noise. That's 7 hours. That's too many hours. I apologize for the loud S noise. I had a stroke and confused myself. What do we do then? I mean, we could do the dungeon again, but I don't want to sit there and drain RP for all of eternity. We could get more stuff to grow. Where? Thanks. Let's see if she has seeds other than toy herbs. Oh, hello. Please do not flirt with me while you're on the clock. Oh yeah, you interrupted her moistening, I recall, yes, yes. What do you have for sale?
Darling.
Pink cat. Grows well in summer, but not in winter. Grows fast, easy to harvest. 6 days is fast.
Take all the time you need.
330 for 180.
Take all the time you need. Take all the time you need.
Those don't seem to be very good seeds. But I do need to grow
Thanks for your purchase. Come see me again soon.
some miscellaneous flowers. Wait, hold on. Let me buy a toy herb too, just in case I need that.
Thanks. Come see me again soon. Okay.
One of the tasks. Did I pick up the task? I don't think I did. We also have to kill ribbities. I forgot about that. Harvest 3 kinds of flowers. After I water the tile real quick. Gotta make sure your tile is in tip-top shape.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you? We don't talk to that character though, they're stinky. Where's my hoe? Where's my hoe? Never lose your hoe. It's really hard to live a proper life without a good hoe.
Easy does it.
Don't plant it. Don't plant it on the rock. Put it in the thing. There you
Does
go.
it.
Let me just plant my seed on this rock here. This is fine. My poor inventory every day. Right, it's not everything. I moved my fridge, ding dong. How do I do this every day? How do I miss the roots every single time I put stuff in storage? I don't even need to walk between them. I can just do it up here. How have I forgotten about that? How am I this stupid? I have bread. Give me bread. Sometimes I'm impressively stupid. Can't learn farming. Can't learn chemistry.
Yes.
Can learn walking though. I should ship some more stuff. Oh, there's steamed bread right there. That's very good food. At the very least, the low stuff that we're not going to use. I grabbed one too many there. Yeah. Gotta keep the garbage dishes, you never know when you'll need those. If it doesn't heal at least 1,000, we sell it. Unless it's an ingredient. Udon. This is completely arbitrary, by the way. I may be selling decent foods. Or not selling food that I should. How long have I had that pickled trout? Oh, you know what we could do to spend time is fish. Because that'll help our cooking skill too. But I don't have the level 3 pole, I think. I have a beginner's pole. I'm inexperienced, please be gentle. How do I fish again?
There. Okay, let's catch a big one. You're mine.
Now the downside I'm noticing here of this fishing plan
There.
is the cicadas wish to watch the world burn. So, oh no, there they go. Never mind. You just had to mention the world being on fire, and they ran away. Rainbow trout. A tiny rainbow trout, apparently.
Easy does it.
I want that big fish,
You're mine.
but it's swimming so close to the shore.
Easy does it.
Oi! Go back that way. Yeah. Sort of, yeah. Yeah. There you go. This is the quality content. I mean, this is like half of what you play Rune Factory for, so.
Now.
What?
Now.
Did I get fainted by a fish? I caught 2 fish, apparently. I guess that's the improved rod thing, like with the axe and the hammer. Sometimes you accrue 2 fish somehow.
There. Okay, let's catch a big one. Now.
A new record for biggest char. I think I have so much RP that I could spend the entire day fishing and not actually run out of RP.
Now. There. Okay.
Which I suppose is impressive. Can you fish outside of town somewhere?
Now.
Like, I know you can fish on the beaches, but is there like a dungeon fishing spot somewhere? Especially since fishing on the beaches kinda sucks. Although maybe it's better now that I can charge it? Maybe. Mayhap. What if I charge it and throw it really far? Maybe I get large fish. Just completely arbitrarily yeet it. That didn't appear to have gone very far. That's a big one. It is unfortunately not going to swim over to where I've thrown my line. Oh, there's a little one. A shrimp! I don't know if I should be disappointed or impressed that I managed to catch a shrimp on a hook.
Easy does it. Now.
Twofer?
Now.
A lobster! Again, how did I catch that on a hook?
Okay, let's catch a big one.
Yes, swim towards it. No, swim towards the thing. Please?
Now.
Maybe back up a little bit so we don't throw it quite so far out. Instead, we'll throw it that way instead of the direction I was actually looking. That's fine. Never mind, I caught a boot which was mobile somehow, which I'll never understand in any game that has fishing. How does a boot nibble? Ah, hell. How does it move? How does it nibble? The mysteries of wildlife. Shrimp. A new record! A large shrimp.
There. Okay, let's
Like,
catch
I landed that on top of his head. He didn't even move. It's a boot! That made slightly more sense, I guess, but I'm still disappointed in it. Where'd the fish go? There was fish. And now there is not fish. Oh, there they are. One might say a jumbo shrimp.
Hope I get a bite.
A gargantuan shrimp.
Okay, let's catch a big one.
Do jumbo shrimp exist in the wild? Is that an actual thing? Or did we just create jumbo shrimp because we needed larger shrimp?
Easy does it. Here it goes.
A fucking can, mate. You fished up a fucking can.
Easy does it.
Hey, how's the Australian shrimp? How big of a Barbie do you need for Australian shrimp? I kind of prefer popcorn shrimp. Either popcorn shrimp or, I don't know what it's actually called, but like the butterfly shrimp. It's probably just butterfly shrimp, but you know what I mean, hopefully.
Hope I get a bite.
I don't really like breaded too much. I mean, it's just shrimp with breading on it, but I think if I'm eating that, I'd rather have popcorn shrimp.
You're mine.
So many boots, what the fuck?
There.
I'm not a big fan of shrimp.
Bite.
I like shrimp.
You're mine.
There's a lot of fish that I don't like, though.
There.
Like, there's an astonishing number of fish that is sold as edible to humans that really is not good. I suppose it is still edible, but like, man.
Hope I get a bite.
And then there's tuna. I love tuna, but boy howdy, can you get a stench out of that.
You're mine.
The world's smallest pike. That's a big fish.
Hope I get a bite.
Watch it be a gigantic boot.
You're mine.
World's largest boot. Echiwa tuna. I don't know if there's tuna in this game.
Okay. Let's catch a big one.
There is a Riker thing on the map.
Mine.
Just Riker. Probably exists later in the day. Or we've started his event. That's possible too. You were talking about IRL? I cannot fish in real life. I know nothing about fishing. Riker's sleeping. Again.
Me, oh my.
Fishing is extremely easy. I mean, I know the concept. You just have bait on a hook, throw a hook on water. Thing bite hook you pull. But like, you know, I don't know the details.
Yeah.
Imagine if you just tried Riker instead of sleeping all day. Gosh. You've been fishing since you were 3? How did you fish at 3? Did you have a special child rod? It appears everyone's running to the spa now. Well, not running, casually walking. Did he have a line of dialogue specifically because I've been giving people weapons? Oh, sorry, I was quiet. I was thinking about that. Yes, you also lived beside a pond.
Hello there.
Hello. I think my dad fished? Not since I was born. I don't recall him ever having fished, but... But I believe he fished at some point. Can I make something other than sashimi? Your grandpa used to take you all the time. My grandpa just wants to take me hunting, and to be quite frank, I don't really want to hunt. Boiled pumpkin. Not big on the hunting thing. Part of that is the fact that I'm not big on the guns thing. But, you know. but they're real big fans of hunting in general. And anytime they come over, which is usually with minimal, like, forewarning of when they're going to come over, they gotta show pictures. Of how their other niece is such a good hunter. It do be like that. I wish it would automatically use the different sizes of ingredients. I have a lot of eggs, apparently. Egg. So I guess sashimi is mostly what we can do with fish for now. Which I guess is okay. None of that lower stuff is really very good. Shrimp's okay though. Freshly peeled shrimp. Eat it with soy sauce. Often eaten with ginger. The edges are the most valuable part. Flavor-wise? I've made far too many rolled eggs. Okay. They're good though for how easy those are to make. What the fuck? Oh, they don't give RP again. You technically had a hunting license at one point because you got it through wildlife management class. They just give you a hunting license with that? I guess that's kind of like the core reason to do wildlife management class. What do I do with all these boots and shit? Just sell them? Could give them to someone so they hate me. I'm selling some food and some old stinky boots. I'll put them all in the same container together. It'll be fine. The wildlife management class you took didn't give you one? Is everyone taking wildlife management except me? What's going on?
Long day, huh?
So much preparation. Every possible subject.
Have fun.
Tests must happen. Wait, you don't mean the one hanging in the sky? Are you looking at my moon, lady? I already talked to you. We did it again.
I see you're full of energy.
And I feel her pull. I don't, I just pretend I do. This is technically true. I have no energy. I just pretend I do on stream. You gotta make it exciting, and by exciting I mean my streams are very boring and I sound tired all the time. But excitement! This fucking timer needs to go slightly faster so it can be 10 p.m. Coming to a movie theater near you. I already talked to everyone, didn't I? Has there always been green on top of that and I just never looked up? 2 seconds is 1 minute in game. 60 seconds is a minute in Africa. I like the difference between Kitten and Colonel's wildlife management. Kitten took a state exam, got a license, learned how to climb tree stands and planted farms. Colonel learned about animal mating and built boxes. One of these classes has more value than the other one. Why did they teach you how to build boxes? I like that she's scurrying back while he walks slowly.
Yes.
I do remember in
Something amiss?
high school, I don't remember what class it was. It must have been biology or something. But we did have a little farm going at high school. It wasn't much of a farm. It was just like a couple of medium, I was gonna say small, but maybe medium-ish planters. You even had a carpentry class, Kitten? Yo, Kitten had all the cool classes. I had programming, fucking nerd shit. Who takes programming? Yeah, we didn't have a greenhouse. The high school, well, the middle and high school that I went to were pretty poor. I doubt they're much better now. I've mentioned this story before, but someone got stabbed outside my classroom at one point. Someone got stabbed, there was a bomb that went off in a bathroom. Like just a bottle bomb kind of thing, not an actual bomb. There was a lot of fighting, but that's probably just standard for most high schools. Why did you walk down here and then turn around? Then do it again. Are you okay?
Feeling well?
I'm fine, how are you? My schools had the problem, which I don't know if this is widespread or not. I know it's a big problem in some states, but the school that I went to for high school had a problem of the sports program got all of the funding and basically nothing went to anything
You
else.
have a job you're supposed to be doing.
That was true in middle school too, which is a weird thing to say, but my middle school had those, it was supposed to be temporary classrooms, but you know how they set the trailers up and just use trailers as classrooms? My middle school had those temporary classrooms for, I think, 8 total years, the whole time I was there, and then, yeah, portables, and then they had them after I left too, after I went to high school. And in the time span that those temporary rooms were there, where they were set up, they built an entirely new gymnasium and an entirely new track for track and field. Like the circle in the grassy area. But they didn't build anywhere for fucking classrooms. Here she goes. Awfully late for her, but I guess the store just closed. Alright, let's go see our informations at the tree that we've been waiting for. But anyway, that's my story. We didn't really have anything in middle school, and we just had a little bit in high school, and that was just probably mostly off of the teacher. I don't think the school really had anything to do with it because it didn't look very official. It was literally some planters outside of the back door to the classroom that led out to like a grassy area. Hello, Riker. Surveys the surroundings. Stares menacingly at camera. I'm kind of just standing out in the open. This isn't very stealthy. Can't open the map. Do I have to actually follow him? Where'd he go? Oh, he just teleported up there. Okay, we'll scurry.
Off to work. Have fun.
I thought it was gonna be a stealth game, but no. What are these noises? Why are there noises occurring? What you want to know is more about the kid being stabbed? Two girls hated each other. One of them brought a knife to school. This was pre-metal detectors existing on every entrance. One of them brought a knife to school. And got in a fight with the other one. And in the process of that fight, she attempted to stab the other girl and failed catastrophically and stabbed herself. There was also drugs on campus, like a whole lot of drugs on campus. Probably guns. No, they put metal detectors in this school after I graduated. For probably reasons related to school shootings. Rolled 1 on the attack roll, yeah, basically. But they locked the rooms down for a bit. It wasn't terribly long, probably just long enough to clean the hallway. It was mostly weed. I don't think we need to do this cutscene every so often if we're not going to actually do like a stealth mechanic. Just kind of interrupting my walking. How does he not notice me? He's very unobservant. Maybe he's sleepwalking. Stealth. The only problem I have with people that smoke weed... Oh, fuck. Earplug. That ear thingy unplugged. I really need to figure out how to fix this. Is that right? No, that's backwards. God damn it. My only problem with people that smoke weed is they really like to tell you that they smoke weed, and they also smell terrible. Oh, you retyped it. Sorry, I was permitting auto mod. Which the smelling terrible is just a smoking thing in general. But they're very, like, they have to talk about it. I'm not sure why. The freshman year guy who sat next to you in English always had a bottle of vodka. They let him come in with a bottle of vodka? There was probably drinking at my high school, but I didn't notice it. I hung out with mostly nerds, so... Oh, a dungeon? It was in a water bottle? Oh, that would do it. Maybe they wouldn't check that. Your CAD teacher in freshman year, and yeah, in freshman year was always drunk. None of my teachers were bad. Well, let me rephrase that. None of my teachers, like, drank or anything, as far as I could tell. They probably did on their own time, because they're teachers, but, you know. I had a couple of really good teachers. The really good teachers always, that's memories that I probably won't forget. But then I've had really bad teachers too. American schools sound like a fever dream. The problem is, most public schools are just bad. And they don't pay I've said this before, they don't pay teachers enough money. They have way too low of a bar to get into teaching, and then they don't pay anything. So you end up with a lot of teachers that either don't care or just bad teachers. Usually on the don't care scale of things.
How come?
Just who are you, really?
Really none of your business.
He is the Pirate King Barbos. What's his name? I forgot.
Later.
Later? Okay. Oh, sorry, there you go. Barbos. Yeah, you have to go to school to be a teacher, except for when they run out of teachers, so they just say they'll take basically everyone, and then you can just go to school on, like, you know, while you're working. That's a thing that happens.
All right.
Brand glasses. Makes you look stylish. Oh, hell yeah, they're absolute garbage for stats, but we have to wear them. Ow. Christ. I don't think I should be here, because I can't even kill the fucking gate. Yeah, this do be taking a while. Ow. I think if teachers got paid more, you may end up attracting more people that actually wished to teach. Maybe I was using an actual weapon and not soup ladles. Oh, it's the ult triggering that's hurting me. That's what keeps happening. It's not an animal hitting me. I forgot ult uses RP. Anyway, we're gonna have to come back here. We need a better weapon, definitely. There were several classes where you got hundreds for tests if you brought in supplies for the class. That too, I never had that, but enough supplies are not given to classrooms. And a lot of the time, the supplies that you do get in classes here are from the teacher. Like, the teacher bought pencils and shit. There's a lot of stuff wrong around here. I look so damn stylish. Look at me, with my ladles. If we can find platinum, we have very good weapon options. I just don't know where the hell to find platinum. 436 attack on dual blades. I also need 2 dragon fangs, so I guess this might be a bit out of my reach. Jeez, ladles, nothing personality. It's true. The ladles carried me through that one dungeon where I didn't want to use the fucking scythe weapon because it's too damn slow. If that scythe had a different moveset, it would be a lot better. Alas, was not meant to be. Anyway, we'll call it here. My skill in sleeping has improved. But we'll call it here because it's getting towards 3 AM, and this is a reasonable stop point because we're not going to be able to do that dungeon. Before I stop streaming, actually, where do we get platinum? Rune Factory 5 Platinum. How to get platinum? This website has no information about it. Short stream? You could stream, huh? It is in an area that I don't know exists, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. So we need something better than that beforehand, I suppose. We're probably going to need more armor too. I don't know. Either way, the platinum stuff's not happening until probably after this dungeon. Well, after multiple dungeons, probably. But that is for future me to deal with. Thanks for hanging out, keeping me company, chatting, the chatting especially. I appreciate immensely. And I'll see you guys next time.